Hey folks, it's Brian coming back at you again here with a very exciting video. It's one I've been looking forward to since, I'd say probably 2018 and didn't even realize it. We're going to be testing the Apocalypse chocolate today. Here we go. I'm Brian, this is Cory. Cory is my co-worker, and he claims I've been hounding him to do this for quite some time. I haven't. You volunteered. You volunteered, and I merely reminded you fairly regularly that you volunteered. So I guess that's kind of hounding.
You didn't stop me.
Hell no, I'm not going to stop you. I do this all the time. I'm not going to stop someone from doing it. What we're doing today is trying the Apocalypse chocolate. Let me get in there real close with it so you can see how gnarly that is. Oh yes. I'm going to go back in time to earlier today when I took the video of the two plants in the sun, and we'll be right back. So these are the Apocalypse chocolate. If I can get it to focus properly, right up there you can see multiple buds per V. Most of those end up dropping and you end up with things like this where you have just the one per node. But that's pretty natural for the chinense. Sometimes you get multiple, sometimes you don't. Most of the time you don't. Here's one of the only ones where you have two on the same node on either of these plants. They're fairly small, but as I said, some of my plants didn't get big this year, but that's okay. They're going to do just fine for what we're here for. And as we see, we've got quite a few ripe ones on this plant, and they are looking good to go. Let's go give them a try. I feel like the longer we wait, the more nervous you get.
I mean, we can't back out now.
No, I mean, we're not backing out. Your friends would hound you. They would hound you.
I would not hear the end of it.
No, and for good reason. If you are his friends watching this, you did the right thing, and you're doing the right thing. I'm getting prepped. I made sure that we have everything here. We've got milk behind me by the gallon. We've got ice cream. We've got towels for my inevitable tears. And I have verified that this man has eaten a super hot before. It was a habanero, which is hot. They are damn hot. And if you can survive a habanero, you can survive this.
Which, James Duncan, if you're watching this, that was still your fault.
James, given that a lot of things have been blamed on me that weren't my fault, I'm hesitant to take his word for it on this one. But
James Duncan, if you're watching this, that was still your fault. Even though he told me what was going to happen.
So you were warned about it and you still were like, let's do this anyway.
Yeah, still your fault.
Still your fault. Okay, so James, if this wasn't actually your fault, then consider this a way of getting back at him from a distance. So the Apocalypse chocolate, as I mentioned in the video earlier, is a capsicum chinense, which is the family from which all the superhots, pretty much all the superhots grow. I found one last year that's not from this family that surprised the bejesus out of me, and I still to this day cannot believe how hot that thing was. It's the brown version of the Apocalypse Red. Apparently, now this is just what I've read online, it was created by Italian growers. It's one of the newer super hots on the market. The plants supposedly grow 4 to 5 feet tall, like all the other super hots. The website that I read, do you want to know how hot it is?
Lay it on me.
The website that I read earlier today said that it peaks at around 1 million Scoville. The red habaneros, if it was a red Savina, are a little under half that.
Okay.
So, and now world record reapers were over 2 million. So, we're getting you started. And he's already talking
Also,
about...
this is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning, you know. Now, if you continue to come back for more because I hound you, you can blame me for each and every one of those. I showed him the 7-pot primos and how terribly horrifying those are, and he said, maybe another day. So I don't know if you have a favorite of these. I think this one's the one that I've been handling the most, so I'm going to go with that one. That one looks like it might have a soft tip. I would skip that one.
That one's juicy.
This one should be okay. Totally fine. And that one should be okay. The tip on this one looks a little bit soft, and I don't want you eating anything that could have something bad in it. But yeah.
Everything has to be off of the tip.
I mean, yeah, you could just... Okay, I'm going to do something that you might not want to do because I've got the nails for it and I don't care if it burns. So you can just pop that off. You can just... the whole thing. Or you can bite it off it. I don't care. It's up to you. I can tell you that if you pop it off, you can kind of smell what it's going to taste like. I'll tell you what I can do even better than that. Since I do this anyway normally, that's what you're looking at. Thin walls on the inside. Like most of the capsicum chinense, there's not going to be a ton of seeds in this, but you see how shiny that is?
Yeah.
That's oil. That's the warm stuff. So it's actually not too bad. It's not like, okay, there's like couple little drops in there, but yeah, give it a smell.
Yeah, you're right. It's not really many seeds.
And that's the thing. As these things get more and more hybridized, I noticed that the seeds are fewer and further between. As they become more stable, the seeds seem to reproduce more. So when I eat something like a jalapeno, I basically have to seed it because I can't eat the seeds in a jalapeno are huge. These are tiny. So
now, is that leaking? Is that the juice leaking out of there? What is it?
It might be the water from where I rinsed it off.
Okay, yeah.
That's definitely, it's not going to leak out from the side of it. Yeah, mine's still a little bit damp. I just wanted to make sure that, I mean, like I said, I don't use any pesticides or anything, so it's totally just organic, as they call it, but I don't grow it in soil that's considered organic. So I know you're nervous. I'm letting you set the pace on this.
So I'm looking to have Godzilla abilities.
Godzilla ability, potentially fire breath.
Love the movie, by the way, Godzilla vs. King Kong.
Yes.
Still one of the best out there.
I haven't seen a Godzilla movie since the 2000 version where P. Diddy did the song with Led Zeppelin.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You like the way it smells? Because that's exactly what it's going to taste like.
I actually do.
It tastes exactly like that. It's just going to be kind of... You're going to have about 30, 45 seconds of nothing but flavor. And then it'll start to build up. Man's wearing his Superman shirt. I think he's ready for this.
All right, Brian.
3, 2, 1. Oh my God, it's all air. I love the flavor of these. This tastes just like a Reaper. Or
It's actually good.
a Trinidad Moruga Scorpion. That's a similar flavor. Too well. See? No heat yet, right? I mean, a little bit. It's coming, don't worry. If you need help getting it down, there's milk behind me. Just, if you just need a swig of it, it's not going to save you. Woo! So we started around 6:30. We're now at 6:56. We're 30 seconds in. You ready to cheat yet?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's fairly intense. And it's building. And it's still building really strong for me. There might be some silence in this video, as it turns out. You're going to notice I'm going to start turning really red here shortly. He might not turn as red for, I don't know, obvious reasons.
I can't talk.
You can't talk? Was it hot?
Oh!
He's all right. He's surviving. My eyes are watering. Like I knew this was going to happen. Ooh. Oh man, that is warm, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Man, if only someone warned us that these were going to be hot. Oh man. Okay, I'll give it to you. This is ridiculously hot. Are you leaving?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so for me, I don't know if he's okay. I'm assuming he is. For me, scale of 1 to 10, this is pretty damn intense. I have a hard time making it 5 minutes. It's been just over 2. Scale of 1 to 10, easily an 8.5 or a 9. Holy crap. Ooh. This is the hottest thing I've eaten in years. Oh yeah. All the way down. Mm. I hear some grunting out there. I don't know if he's doing okay. You alive? Mm. Oh man, that's serious. About 3 minutes now. Oh man.
Oh, freak.
Oh Jesus H. You miserable? Oh. God almighty. You know what? I'm cheating. I don't care. It has been roughly 4 minutes. I need relief. And that's really not that much as it turns out. So I'm cheating. I don't know about you. He's more man than I am, but I don't think he's doing so hot right now. I would pause this, but I gotta keep it going. You hanging on out there? Now, before any of his friends out there decide that they want to ridicule him, I've been doing this for years, and I have tears streaming down my face. Mm. Oh my goodness. This is barely taking the edge off. Oh God. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of heat. It's so intense, and it's all in the very back for me. Mm. Hey, you made it 5 minutes. Mm.
Oh my God.
This is just now starting to help. But not nearly as much as you'd think. I don't know what it is about these videos. I can never keep anyone on camera the whole time. Mm. BRB. Ah. Wow. Oh, shoot. Oh, jeez. This is why I don't eat the full thing often. It's actually quite difficult to maintain composure. And it's terrible for your diet. I think I mentioned this last time. I'm gonna be careful wiping my eyes now. If I stop hearing you grunting out there, I'm gonna come rescue you.
Ugh, freak!
Dude, that didn't take me long. I tapped out early. I don't have it in me today.
Ugh, what the freak?
Oh, that's where the milk went.
Ugh.
Okay. Doing okay? Hey man, like I said, okay. If there's a problem, you let me know.
That bad boy. Ugh.
It's good stuff, huh?
Ugh.
Not one of you is allowed to make fun of him for this. Because anyone who challenged him to it, if you're not here, you're not allowed to say a word. This is really good, actually.
I freaking hate you for this.
He hates me for it, but you watched him do it. I didn't force him. Oh, wow. That is... It's still pretty intense. From what I can recall, no, it has been about 3 years. Almost 3 years to the month. This wasn't quite as intense as the Reaper. But don't play that down. Because it was very, very strong.
This ice cream is not helping.
It takes a little bit. It will help.
It's not helping.
I promise it will. It has helped me now to the point. Of course, I've been eating a lot of it because it's really good and it helps. But I'm pretty okay now. It's hot. It's still very hot. But I'm pretty okay.
That sucker's a beast, bro.
Now, some accounts say that that's hotter than the red one it was bred from. I don't have a comparator for that because I've never tried the red one. I'll
I
say it
can't get
earned
my
it.
nose to stop running.
Yeah. I'll say it's earned its name though. Apocalypse is right, man. That's oh. I got this. It's right here now.
Ah!
Mm.
It hit me instantly.
Yeah. It doesn't take long, and once it builds up, it doesn't release.
Can't stop eating because if we do.
Mm-hmm. Now, the more of this you get down, the more you're taking down, so that's how it helps. That was pretty intense. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I wasn't expecting it to be as hot as it was. That's
You're used to it. I'm not.
yeah, and that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's this hot for me. That was one of those ones that was a little closer to the scorpion. So, like I was telling you about the habanero, I can't eat habaneros. This one had something about the burn that was, it was mellow, but it was also really, really intense in certain areas. And I could not last as long with this one as I could with the Reaper. Oh god, that burp tasted just like it too. Not like any of the mint chocolate chip that I've been eating, but oh gosh.
I can't take this tissue from my nose because it's gonna.
I'll tell you what, I'll help you out, man. Get you a couple extra out here so you don't have to worry about it. Paper towels are cheap. Knock yourself out.
Well, I can take it. I got ice bath or something.
Well, there's an ice machine over there. If you just need something cold, you can fill that glass with ice and get some actual ice cold water. Because even though it's hard to explain, you get different kinds of relief from it. I swear. Sometimes ice water helps, not for long, but it will give you that instant relief that you need very briefly.
That sucker there.
Was it worse than the habanero?
Heck yeah.
As it should
Way
have been.
worse.
It should have been significantly worse than the habanero. So, after maybe a little over half a quart of ice cream, I'm pretty okay now. You alright?
You can't stop eating it. Like if you stop eating.
Yeah, it's gonna keep hanging on until you get enough of it broken down.
Oh gosh.
Clearing my sinuses out. Oh, I feel sick from having eaten all that. That's like a sugar overload for me. Well, that was enjoyable. Did you have fun? I had fun.
Well, I didn't get any Godzilla breath, but.
By fun, I of course meant abject misery.
You can't stop eating. If you stop eating.
I still feel it. It's in my cheeks. It's on the very back. And I've actually got some burn right here where it came down. I hope this goes away because this will prevent me from sleeping.
What, it feel like heartburn?
Yeah, it feels a little like heartburn. I don't really get heartburn much.
Like it's just in my, it's not only in my mouth, it's on my mouth, like all around here.
Mm-hmm. Like on the skin on the outside?
Yeah, like it's like,
Oh, you've wiped
like
it
I'm
up.
feeling it. It might be because I.
Yeah, you've definitely wiped it up there at that point. Yeah, be very careful with your eyes and always use like something very clean at that point.
I feel like it's not going away.
Yeah, it takes a while. I'll get that. Don't worry about it. They need to be washed anyway. But yeah, it takes a while, but it's coming. Mine's almost gone at this point. A lot of this.
You almost ate all half of yours.
Oh, just shut up. I put a hurting on it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I just muscled through this, but it should actually be starting to break down anyway. It has been well over 10 minutes, closer to 15.
Like I have a cold or something.
Yeah. Your brain is turning on the waterworks in every way it can. Ugh.
That was freaking crazy.
That was too much ice cream. I'm glad I didn't have the milk.
Yeah, I owe you a gallon of milk, bro.
Take it with you. I got one in the freezer. Oh,
my nose, like I can't breathe through my nose.
I'm pretty well coming off it at this point. I've still got some residuals, but for the most part, it's like this is all
you
fine.
have experience, Brian. You have experience.
I have, yeah. I know like I said, it's mind over matter. You're fine. You're not in any kind of physical danger.
I'm dying, and I'm not turning into Godzilla. I'm pissed.
Here, wash it down with some Valentinas. You gonna be okay? Yep. I will admit defeat on this one. I definitely did not make it more than 3 minutes. 3 minutes was where I tapped out. I said that was intense enough that I don't think I want to do it again for another 3 years. Genuinely. I'll be going with partials from here out, like just little bits. Oh. Well, I'm fine.
My tongue, man. You can't use my tongue.
No, I can't use your tongue. How long did it take you to crack the milk? Be honest. It took me 3 minutes.
Like almost instantly.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I made it 3 minutes, and that was enough for me. Experience, huh? It's fun. It's you can't describe it. Could you describe that feeling? Like if you had to put it into words, it's not like fire. It's. I think the best way I can describe it is, you ever drink coffee that's way too hot? Like you put a sip of it in your mouth and it's too hot?
I guess if I had to describe that, I would say, I've never drank acid. It's almost like, seem like that's how it would feel if you drunk like some sort of
like a very caustic
chemical that would make you disintegrate or something.
The best I can liken the feeling to with mine was that if you have coffee that's really hot and you just pour it straight into the back of your throat and immediately drink it down without letting it cool off at all. And you just kept doing it for like 5 minutes. That's how I felt with that. And this is 100%, no question in my mind, a derivative of a scorpion in some way. The flavor, the smell, and the stinging burn that one had. This may just be one of your bad ones. There are a few varieties I can handle. Like I can handle Ghost without too much trouble. It's hot and it's very intense.
I feel like I need to just put an ice block like in my mouth and just like hold like.
I mean, it could help. It just give you that psychosomatic. It feels better effect. But so Ghost is not quite like this. Although, I mean, they say that Ghosts are a little over 1 million Scoville too. So this one is rough. It's not just you, I promise. Even with all my experience in doing these for years now, what, 4 years, 3 years, something like that? I think I started in 2018. And all my experience doing these. So yeah, season 18, 19, 20, and now this year. It's this one's probably in my top 5. I mean, definitely in the top 2 of intensity because I don't eat the whole thing very often. But I know that if I were to just bite off just this little bit right here, this little slice off the side, it would be top 5.
I'm trying to hold the ice cream in my mouth and not swallow it.
And your brain, you know, you're pumping all sorts of blood up into that area, so it's just melting instantly.
Like it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like it seems like it might be going away, but I don't trust it.
Yeah, once you stop for a little bit and you get about, if you can make it 30 seconds between bites where you can talk and you're fine, you're pretty well on your way out at that point. You're good to go.
Oh my freaking god!
So aren't you glad I didn't talk you into the 7-pot primo? Which is about, if what I read is correct, it's about 50% more intense than these. I'm not looking forward to it. I've still got to do that video, but let me tell you one thing you will not see. You will not see an empty stem on that video. Screw that. I've done it for this year. That's enough.
I've never experienced anything like that.
Don't say never again, though, because then I'll have to find someone else to come be a sucker. A volunteer for my future videos. So, scale of 1 to 10, how are you? 1 being the worst, 10 being...
I'm fine now.
Okay, you're good. He's good. I'm good. It's been half an hour. Roughly 25 minutes has been misery. So, I think we're going to call the video here. Hopefully the directing wasn't too far off because I know I've got a little bit of an awkward angle. I was trying to get better lighting considering it's nighttime. We just got off work. So if I have any others that aren't super hots, you want to join me?
As long as it's not that, I do not care.
As long as it's not the apocalypse chocolate.
That joker there that's like going to the hot place.
Going to the hot place. I got you. Well, glad we could venture to the hot place together. To all his friends.
No, we're not friends anymore, Brian.
You and me? We're not friends? No. See, that's the ice cream talking. To all his friends who are going to make fun of him for his reactions, I defy you to come join us. I invite you. I have plenty of room at the table here, and I can zoom this camera out. I want to see y'all do better. Anything else you want to say before we check out? Other than
trying to blow fire out of my mouth.
I'll don't worry. I'll CGI some fire in there for you.
Yeah, that's right. We could do that.
I could try. I've never done it before, but we'll see what happens. Signing out. See you in the next one.
Next time, you try.
There's your challenge, folks.